Here's a question. When was the last time you checked your phone, Kate?
Oh, sorry. Some of you might be scrolling right now, even at home, or maybe you're streaming us from your phone. But don't worry, you're not alone. According to Harmony Healthcare IT, Americans spend an average of 4 hours and 37 minutes a day looking at their phones. That is roughly 1 day a week spent looking at a screen.
Ooh, and since we're in the middle of the holiday season, constantly trying to stay in touch with friends and family can leave some of us feeling a little humbug. So joining us now to help, psychotherapist Robi Ludwig. So good to see you.
Good to be here.
So a lot of us are on our screens right now. Can you talk to us, though, about how all of that screen time ultimately impacts our relationships?
Well, I think we can feel overwhelmed and burnt out and pressured. There's a lot of anxiety to get back to people. Now our friends can see whether their text was read or not. There's, this desire to stay connected, but also create boundaries, because we need to let our friends know that it's not a 24/7 accessibility.
Right.
Yeah. We need to not be so available.
It is a big issue, I mean, especially in our business when we're following the news constantly and on our phone and juggling. How do you set those boundaries? Where do you begin?
I think you begin with yourself, too, to set rules. I don't need to be on my phone all the time, because we don't feel good about ourselves when we're lost in the algorithms. So you can either set your phone so you don't get notifications. You can put your phone away so you're not tempted, and create rules for yourself, like, I'm not going to have my phone when I'm having dinner with friends or when I'm with other people, because you want to be present. And we can't be present with people in front of us if we're distracted with our phones. So to be mindful of that. Everybody likes attention. Attention is love, and we have to think about who are we attending to when we're in the presence of others.
I like the one that was there, turn off the Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Like for little kids, if you just turn off the Wi-Fi, they can't get on their phone.
That's a
right.
good point.
That's
I mean,
right.
how do we, though, set boundaries without making those we love and care about feel like we're just ghosting them, that we don't care, we don't want to talk?
Right, because we don't want to offend our friends. It's really good to say, like, during the week, during the day, I'll say I'm seeing patients. You could say you're working. I can't get back to people as quickly, so I'll try to get back at night. You basically share your rhythms with your friends, and they begin to learn what they can expect from you. So if they know that you might text within 4 hours instead of 5 minutes, and you can share, I'm going to be offline for the weekend. There's no Wi-Fi, and I really want to just eliminate all electronics from my life. And I think people will respect that, and then they won't personalize it.
Yeah, it's interesting because we talk about the negative impacts, but there are, as you said, there are positive connections to be made through our screens, and it's not all bad, especially this time of year. Like, my family does a Zoom usually at Christmas time, where everybody gets on, and it's a way to be connected from far away.
Yeah.
And decrease loneliness, so there aren't those boundaries. Distance, we can still connect with people. So create a Zoom family night, a game night, if you will. Send positive text to people and let them know that you're thinking about them, especially if they're going through a hard time. And inspirational quotes. I love to send inspirational quotes to people, because words have meaning and power, and we have different ways to access people.
I love that so much. Last night I was unsubscribing from emails, and I FaceTimed my best friend, and we just had a little session, a little detox session.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah, in a line or two. Of course, nothing quite beats in real life connection.
I know. And online is not instead of in person. And it means that we're creating time for those we love. And there's a different energy in person, a different intimacy, a different experience. So make sure you have that time to have a coffee, have dinner, go on that hike, see your city in person.
Nothing beats this.
Nothing beats this. That's
Dr.
right.
Robi Ludwig, thank you so much.